What if there were Sanrio-themed My Little Pony characters? Part 2. First up we have Hello Kitty, the face of Sanrio herself. Hello Kitty comes in many different forms, but I really like the classic primary colors on her. It just feels so nostalgic. It reminded me of painting, which one of Hello Kitty's many professions is being a painter, so I wanted to delve deeper into that. I also had her on a lot of school supplies when I was a kid, and her association with apples was making me think of a teacher. And now introducing Brisk Brush, the Earth Pony art teacher for fools. If you couldn't tell by her spattered coat, she's a bit clumsy when it comes to her art. Think of derpy hooves if she was a painter. She has a system, okay? Thankfully, kids are messy already, especially in art class, so it's acceptable for a classroom that doubles as a studio to be messy. Coming up second, we have the highly requested Choco Cat. Choco Cat is known for being the intuitive, cautious, and sometimes scatterbrained friend in Hello Kitty's group. He helps with technology and investigations, which was making me think of a detective. Fun fact, Choco Cat also has the ability to detect electricity and radio frequencies with his whiskers like antennae. I also see Choco Cat commonly depicted with autumn leaves and fall themes, so I wanted to tie that in. And now introducing Autumn Alibi, the fall-themed unicorn detective. Similar to Choco Cat's antenna whiskers, I imagine Autumn Alibi has a sensitive horn and can sense magical traces in fields more strongly than others, which helps her in her cases. I imagine Autumn Alibi is a bit nervous, often overthinking things, which can make her seem a little scatterbrained. She's still extremely observant, which also makes for a great friend, as she remembers details very well. Birthdays, favorite foods, you name it. Lastly, we have Batsamaru. Batsamaru is known for being the bad boy of Hello Kitty's group, so I wanted to incorporate that cool, serious, tough vibe. I also really liked his color palette of black, yellow, and white, which feels electric or like a warning sign. He also runs the EXO Clan, a gang of his friends, so I wanted to include that imagery somewhere. And now introducing Stormwatcher, the gritty, no-nonsense, storm-fighting Pegasus. Since all Pegasi seem to control the weather in My Little Pony, I thought it would be interesting if some had to ward off the dangerous, naturally occurring weather, like tornadoes or dangerous thunderstorms and so on, before they reach the townsfolk. I imagine she's a little monotone and jokes sometimes fly over her head, but she is fiercely protective of her loved ones. That's all of them so far. Who was your favorite, and who would you like to see next? Let me know, and stay tuned for part 3.